This is brilliant. This is genius. There are the 7 Principles of Public Life, published by the Committee on Standards in Public Life. You can look it up. gov.uk. Thank you very much. Someone on one of the council tax pages, I think it was, posted this, and I will give you due credit, believe you me, if this blows the case open. But I've had so many things that were supposed to blow the case open, and none of them have worked so far. So as my regular viewer will know, I have written to the Chief Constable at least twice requesting, well, I've written to him about 4 times, but I've written to him at least twice requesting he reports himself to the Police Crime Commissioner's office. And I have to read these letters out online because they say they don't get them. Because they're fucking liars. It's about where it's at, kids. We're being ruled by a bunch of fucking liars. That's all they do. They spend all their free time thinking up more fucking lies. Anyway, so what I've done is I've based the letter off the 7 points written by gov.uk. So this is effectively, this is written by Theresa May because she is currently Prime Minister. Regardless of when it was written, she must uphold now these laws. Or principles, whatever you want to call them. So, formal complaint against Chief Constable Alec Wood being sent to the Police Crime Commissioner's office. It's not my first. They wrote back, someone wrote back a while ago and said that he wasn't Chief Constable when this minor issue of 30 years of theft from the public purse was going on. So I wrote back and said, well, if he doesn't feel he has the sort of charisma and leadership qualities to control his troops, then I suggest he resigns. Number 1, selflessness. This is going to top the newspaper article I read out the other week, isn't it? When they were attacking criminality. Selflessness. Holders of public office should act solely in terms of the public interest. It's actually a comedy sketch, this, isn't it? The Chief Constable has failed in this directive by refusing to prosecute council employees for issuing illegal summons, the court personnel for issuing illegal warrants, and has also failed to investigate a dummy company by the name of Huntingdon District Council registered at the Town Hall in St Ives. Which, for those of you who don't know, is nowhere near the building called Pathfinder House, where Huntingdonshire District Council are actually registered and trading. Yes, I think they're a private limited company, so yes, trading. 2, integrity. Holders of public office must avoid placing themselves under any obligation to people or organisations that might try inappropriately to influence them in their work. They should not act or take decisions in order to gain financial or other material benefits for themselves, their family or their friends. They must declare and resolve any interest in relationships. The Chief Constable has obeyed the direct orders of the Council in attempting to have me arrested for non-payment of council tax, when he is fully aware that I am banned from contacting any council. He has therefore compromised the police service's integrity. And I don't just mean Cambridge here. Alec Wood, Chief Constable Alec Wood, you've made a mockery of the entire fucking National Police Force with your actions. Why are you still in the job? Why are you not in jail, in fact? Objectivity. Holders of public office must act and take decisions impartially, fairly, and on merit, using the best evidence and without discrimination or bias. The Chief Constable simply does not pay attention to evidence unless it suits him. Because as you will know, when he sent 4 of his finest and bravest officers round to arrest me, I had pointed out 75 criminal offences. I had enclosed several fucking attachments, and he focused on the one thing when I happened to fucking mention that I was banned from contacting any council, so I hadn't paid my council tax, so he tried to fucking arrest me for that. And you're going to regret it, Alec. Holders of public office are accountable to the public for their decisions and actions. And must submit themselves to the scrutiny necessary to ensure this. There has been no scrutiny of several police, council, ombudsmen and auditors who have lied some more, and then lied again, unless of course you found the trading licence money taken from 1984 until 2009, otherwise it's still missing and stolen from the council's accounts. How is anyone in this case accountable? It's incredible. They just lie some more, and then lie again. Fucking idiots. Openness! Now we're getting on to the good stuff. Now we're cooking, baby. Holders of public office should act and take decisions in an open and transparent manner. Information should not be withheld from the public unless there are clear and lawful reasons for doing so. Point 5. There have never been any clear or lawful reasons as to why HDC has not been investigated for theft from the public purse. I think we've had no offence has been committed. It's a civil offence. There's not enough evidence. It would take too many resources, which would suggest that a criminal offence has been committed. Six, honesty. If I get through this video, it's gonna... Holders of public office should be truthful. Not one police officer, council employee, auditor or ombudsman job's worth has told me the truth in the last 7 years. And it all started with you, Terry Parker, who now runs your own financial sort of business up in Peterborough, I think. You were the investigator who did your thorough investigation in the space of about 3 hours. So if you know Terry Parker, who used to work for Huntingdon Judiciary Council, he approves of theft from the public purse. And leadership. Holders of public office should exhibit these principles in their own behaviour. They should actively promote and robustly support the principles and be willing to challenge poor behaviour wherever it occurs. This is what I've been saying, well, ever since I started this channel, certainly. If you are a public servant, especially a ranking public servant, and you witness corruption, it is your duty to report it. You fucking muppets. The fact that you haven't just means I have the Chief Constable by the balls, which is quite enjoyable in a sick kind of way. But I put not one public figure has challenged any of the corruption issues I have raised in the last 7 years. Therefore, the Chief Constable must now resign and be charged with misconduct in public office. Which, by the way, I think you can get 30 years for. Certainly at least 20. Anyway, must rush on. More to do. See you all later, guys.